Hey, my friends, it's your friend Kevin. Welcome, all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thanks for showing up for me today. Thanks for liking, subscribing, and doing all that you do. I am truly grateful. This is your divine inspiration message for today. Okay, so I think today's inspirational or divine inspirational message is really challenging to put into words. I had 3 words which would be magical, miracles, manifesting, because this is the energy that I feel coming up. It's almost electric. We have the angel numerology day that adds up to a 22, which is a super number. 2 and 2 makes 4, but when we get a 22 or an 11, it carries the characteristics of the number that it reduces to, but then literally amplifies it. So in the 22 day, we've got angelic influences. The energy of a 22 is mega practical, making humongous plans. There is absolutely nothing to fret or worry about with this energy. All manner of communications are favored, and it's highly likely there will be plenty of physical and spiritual help available. We do have to open the door to our heart to receive it. This works with the card of the Magician and brings the help of the King of Swords, or the King of Air if you're in one of Radleigh's decks. Bring in the help of Archangel Raziel, the one who works with the violet flame, and Archangel Raguel, the one that brings balance and justice and things into right order. Now, what's also interesting is I've got one of Yasmin Boland's daily tear-off calendars right here. And it's Sunday, the September the 15th. The moon is in Aquarius. We're getting closer to the eclipse. So expect the energies to start heating up. Work harder towards achieving your goals while we're still in the waxing cycle of the moon. So that's a kind of to-do thing. Work harder at the goals you want to accomplish, but then you have this, what I would say, a downward slope of the 22 energy saying, listen, we're all lined up to help you. We just need for you to just take the first step. Now, let's get to Joanna's Starlit journal. I forgot what the second thing she called. Anyway, here we go. I printed it off. The daily affirmation, which is really quite lovely. Well, the theme of today is luck and love in alignment. And in a minute, I'm going to get to how I got so confused with the cards that were coming up, because they were giving me one message and I was thinking, okay, well, I'm not sure about this. I am open to the blessings of love and abundance that flow into my life. That's the affirmation. The astrological insight is Venus, which is love, is in Libra, which is balance, and it trines Jupiter, which is expansion, in the astrological sign of Gemini, all about communication, creating harmonious and fortunate alignment. This is a beautiful day for romance, creativity, financial opportunities. The energies of Venus and Jupiter together amplify love, luck, and joy, making it a perfect day to indulge in life's pleasures, connect with loved ones, or work on a creative project. Embrace the blessings that come your way and share your joys with others. The Empress is the tarot card that she pulled, which is Archangel Gabriel, symbolizing abundance, creativity, nurturing, encouraging us to embrace the beauty and the richness of life and nurture the seeds of creative ideas. Then you can pull your own card if you've got a deck of oracles, or in a minute we're going to pull the Sword of Light. And I had all of these. What in the world are you trying to tell me? The ritual that Joanna suggests we do for adventure and expansion is to find a quiet place outside. She's suggesting a tree, in a park, a beach, I would say. Anything that connects you with the earth, and close your eyes and take a deep breath. Think of that tree being up at your back or underneath your feet. Feel the ground, the earth, the sand or the dirt, whatever that is, underneath your feet. And visualize yourself standing at the edge of this landscape, big landscape. Fill it with endless possibilities. And imagine taking each breath to expand this viewpoint, revealing more of the landscape. Fill the landscape with these opportunities. Fill the landscapes with the pathways waiting to be explored, and make this affirmation. I am open to the adventures of life. And I'll start again. I am open to the adventures life has to offer. I am open to the adventures life has to offer. I am open to the adventures life has to offer. Take a few steps forward, symbolizing your commitment to explore these new horizons. And then you can reflect on it. You can say, what areas of my life could benefit from a fresh start or a brand new perspective? Now, that truly applies to me. It really does. I was asking Gertrude and Beatrice, where are you today? And I heard that song, I think it's by an artist called Nikki, called Following the Sun. If you're looking for me, you know you can find me following the sun. And the title of it is called Following the Sun. And I'm hearing that. You know how you get that song stuck in your head? I hear it in my head. Following the sun. And they're dancing. These two are dancing. Like, this is the energy, the energetic fulfillment that they're looking for us to have today. Following the sun. Now, we do change our Master of the Week, and I pulled Saint Germain. Initially, when I shuffled through, I got Sita and Rama, which is about romantic connections. It was about a new romance coming. It was about fortifying the romance that you've got in your life. It was talking about love and loving others. Listen, people, I'm single. I'm okay with being single. Am I opening my heart to love of another person? Absolutely. I got a lot of it to give. And I'm okay being single. Either way, it doesn't matter. I'm good with it. But Saint Germain was kind of this mysterious person who lived and roamed the earth around the 18th century. Now, it's said that he was the illegitimate son of two very important, prominent people who, basically, he's a love child. But he rubbed shoulders with some really, truly important people. Now, in spirit, he works with a violet flame. In life, he had this reputation for being a bit of a magician. That's what makes him a little mysterious. He was known as an alchemist. Now, his claim was that his magical skills allowed him to be forever young, because he would tell people that he was over 500 years old. And, you know, it might have been his humor, may have been something that he did to see what reaction he got, but he was known for giving public demonstrations, being a conjurer, doing magic, and being really gifted at telepathy. Now, some say it was rumored that he was part of that Rosicrucian order, but he moved in high society circles. The message that he brings with us for the entire week is you are in the middle of a powerful vortex of transmutation and change. This violet flame that he is part of, and also Archangel Zadkiel is part of, um, might help to transcend anything that's dark and heavy, put it into the violet flame and transform it into opportunities of growth, opportunities of freedom. Let the past dramas and traumas get cleared away from this energy. And if you're concerned about how to move on, know that the willingness of heart is perfectly enough, and the universe will take care of the rest. Here's what got really confusing for me. I pulled two cards. I had a question, like, there was an opportunity to settle some bills, but it meant using the credit card processing company to do it, which is not bad. I've done it before. And I wanted to know if this is the wise thing to do. The pendulum said yes. The pendulum even told me how much. And I was denying it. I was concerned about it. I was worried about it. I was fretting about it. Then I get this card about let it go from Archangel Michael. And then I get this Saint Germain, and I'm reading through the notes that Kyle Gray came up in his guidebook and said, know that whatever happened in the past doesn't define who you are. You've got the ability to surmount all that you've held back. They're saying that this is a time of alchemy, where you take what feels like lead and turn it into gold. So health and wealth, loving connections with other people. So, even myself, who channels all this information to you, is in, like, I find it incredulous. So I'm going to say that. Then I pull this card, affirmation, happier me. I have everything I need within myself. Just believe in yourself. Well, I kind of thought I did. And allow yourself to grow. You have within you all the resources you need. Okay, I get it. I understand it. I am willing to work with it. Let me go with my isms, and then I'm going to ask the spirit guides and the angels to bring me a card of the day. I expect all my good intentions to manifest perfectly. Oh, yes, I do. Thank you, universe, for providing me more than plenty to nourish my life and help others. These are things you can write down and repeat. I am a miracle-making magnet. All right, I get it. I totally get it. Here we go. Archangel Michael, thank you for being with all of us today, along with Gertrude, Beatrice, and other fairies, realms, and keepers of the light. Thank you for giving us a card that ties all this together and brings clarity, brings truth, brings divine wisdom and intelligence, that we may follow this guide and use it to bring us joy, to bring us motivation, to bring us inspiration, and to follow us throughout the day. Here we go. Where should I pull a card from? That one. Let's see what this says. I hope all this is making, what I ask, is it making sense, and all of you in your comments say it does. All is in perfect timing. Now, I do like it, and then I'm thinking, yeah, right, okay, well, patience is not something I do very well with. Those of you that were on the happy hour on Friday night, the Woo Woo Lounge, we talked about that, having the patience. When, where, how, why, what, all that. This is it. It's time to take action right now, and I'll be here to help you every step of the way. Okay, let me go over here. I think it is this. That's why I say I can't put this into words. This vortex, I got goosebumps. We're in it. I like what Joanna is bringing to the table, because I've listened to some wonderful friends, beautiful, wonderful people that sort of have a membrane. You know, a membrane sort of encompasses things. It's around every single cell of your body. That seems stiff, sticky, and stuck. And it has to do with, I believe, stepping out of this idea and this vision of who we think we are. You've heard that. Who do you think you are? And I think that we are standing in this archway of the two worlds, of who we have been in this lifetime so far. The coming and the going, the career, the jobs, the friends, the people, the family, all that, right? That, you know, in a lifetime, your ancestors have passed into spirit. They're on the other side, looking back, saying, oh, yeah, you're in that archway. You're in the archway of opportunity. The archway of opportunity. And I'm almost hearing them saying, oh, you have no, I just got goosebumps. So I know they're there. And they're almost saying you have no idea what you got your hands on. This is what I hear spiritual teachers say. When you get a sense of just how powerful each and every one of us are as an individual unit, as individuals, as people, then you line up with all of these other people that are coming to the same space and the same place. And then we're like unstoppable. So, yes, there is a general feeling in the culture of, can I say, unawakened ones? I almost want to feel like it's a you know how in an airport or a crowded space where people are coming and going in all directions. I was in a big box store yesterday picking up some groceries, and I was amazed at how people were going this way and then this way, and everyone was pushing and shoving. Right, so those are the folks who are oblivious to anything or anyone else except the doing and the feeling and the pushing and the shoving and the daily, oh my goodness stuff, right? I refrain from saying the unawakened because I feel like that's a judgment. However, then we move over to this, which I like. I call it the woo-woo wonderland. And the spirit world is saying, you're right there. You're in that vortex. You could do whatever you want to do. You just have to go like this. Boom, 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 chakalaka, look, here's my magic wand. Let's just tap away, right? And have what you want. And then there's this piece that says, yeah, but I've been in this place, in this spiritual place, learning these physical things in this physical life, doing this, you know, for me, it's standing behind a chair fluffing with hair, which I love doing. And I think, well, I put all this together. You know, 4 years ago, I didn't have any subscribers. I barely had a channel. Now there are 380 something of you that are subscribed. And, you know, every day I can count on 5, 6, or 7 comments. And I love you. I love all of it. So I know now, okay, I'm on the precipice of it. Whether it calls 4 weeks, 4 days, 4 years, what have you. That number 4. What's next, truly, I think, is up to us. What's next is how we put these pieces into place. What's next is letting go of this fear that we cannot, and we should not, and we ought not. My nugget would be to follow our friend Joanna, her ritual. Go out there. I'm going to do it. Put your feet in the dirt. I don't know if I'll take my shoes and socks off. I might. And then see those pathways in front. Actually see the pathways, what you want to create. And there's a part of me that says, well, I really don't know. Oh, yeah, you do. It's okay to say you don't know, right? However, you kind of do know, but that membrane sits around the outside that is part of the past that you've got to lift off. Your ancestors had it. They came here to do big things and great things, and they had a mission and a purpose, and they go through the daily doldrums of life, and they get to the end of it and think, I gotta go back because I couldn't get to what I needed to do. Anyone you talk to that maybe had a near-death experience, I'm one, or is an octogenarian in their 80s, or went past that, they're all going to say, live your life now, as if you don't get the next. However, in the physical world, there are these rules, and there are these things to follow, and we just can't. I mean, it would be lovely to say, I'm just going to, live like Mother Teresa, walk the earth and do what she did. I don't know that I'm actually going to do that, but you get my point. There's a power of God that's in every single one of us. God, the universe, the vortex, chi, all this. This power is in all of us to make the changes. It's going on 20 minutes. I like this. All is in perfect timing. I feel like the perfect timing, and this almost looks like train tracks, heading through that light, in that vortex, in that archway, seeing what's coming. And it's number one in this deck of cards. And Saint Germain is saying, click, 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 twist, 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 and go do it. All right, well, okay, done. What I would like for you to do, if you're still here, you haven't switched off and you haven't turned it off, as many people as you can possibly get to click that subscribe button, click that like button, and get this message out to the masses. Until tomorrow, lots of love. Bye for now. Hey everybody, we hope you've enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like, subscribe and share it with all your friends. Here's a QR code if you decide you'd like to get a private personal reading with me. I'm available most evenings and on the weekends. Just go over to the website, book in what session, 30 minutes, 60 minutes, and then fill in the contact information and I'll be back in touch. And if you feel kind enough, here is a link to my donation button. Energy exchange of any amount is always gratefully received. Until next time, be well, be blessed, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.